before. I was too young to know, oh my God, to be jealous that my mom had a Mustang. I was maybe 6 or 7. She loved that car. And they're the right color for today. Look at that,
right.
red, blue, white.
I wonder if that was coordinated.
Yeah, you gotta imagine it was. Some silvers thrown in too.
I wonder if these are mostly Sunday driving cars.
Maybe. Could ask them afterward.
Yeah, that's right.
Ask them for a ride.
There really are thousands of people here today. What normally have like several thousand people that come out for this parade every year?
I would imagine so. I mean, someone probably knows.
I mean, this is a mile-long parade route, you figure, so it starts all the way back, and they're like 5 deep.
I don't think there's someone, you know, with those counters like they have for certain official events where they're counting people, but I guess they could just do an estimate or an estimation. You know, it's nice to know because some towns, they've seen their parades diminish over the years. Or for certain events, they've seen less and less people, but not in this town. Absolutely not in this town, and I think it's never going to happen.
I think that's all part due to the group that puts this entire parade together. And they actually start, I hear, right after this parade is over. I think they're starting next week to plan for next year because this is no small event.
You know, I would think they would have to.
Now that's the 4th of July Citizens Committee, and they do this every year. And it takes them an entire year to do it. They have many different groups. And now I'm told that we're going to be meeting the 4th of July Citizens Committee of Ridgefield Park very soon. And this has been in existence since 1894, I guess, since the parade started. So these people, they're from the community here of Ridgefield Park. And some are in charge of the Baby Youth Parade. Some are in charge of the main Civic Parade here. And they really make this run like clockwork.
Our Tara Lynn is back on the sidelines, and she's going to bring us a little more flavor from the parade. Tara Lynn.
All right, I am here with Janet and Nancy, is that right? And these guys grew up in Ridgefield Park. They don't live here anymore, but they come back for the parade periodically. How has it changed over the years?
The order of the parade, believe it or not, has changed, and it seems to be longer than it was. And we never sat here on Main Street. It used to be down where we lived on one of the residential streets, so they didn't perform as much on the residential streets.
But this must be a real feeling of nostalgia for you to be here.
Oh, it's unbelievable, because not only are we seeing the parade, we also walked through the town a little bit, and we went to the children's parade in the morning, and it's been wonderful coming back.
So in all the places you've been since you lived in Ridgefield Park, is this the best 4th of July parade?
It is the best,
like
and
this.
I've lived in the Midwest, and I lived in South Jersey, and this is the best.
I lived in Chicago, and I lived in Cleveland, and there is nothing like this. I'm
not like this.
In Pennsylvania now, and even though it's Philadelphia, it's still not like this.
Well, there you have it. World travelers who've seen many a parade, and this is their favorite. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Carolyn. And once again, we were just talking about the Civic Committee here for Ridgefield Park, and we are going to have a guest here right now, and this is Russ Pappy, and he is you ran this whole parade, right? How's it been going?
Oh, so far so good. It's been a great time for everybody here in Ridgefield Park, just like every year.
So Russ, can you tell us now, the Civic, we were just talking about the July 4th Citizens Committee. I guess it's the Citizens Committee that puts this together.
That's right.
It's a lot of work, correct?
Well, year round. We start planning for next year tomorrow. Yes, that's right.
And you couldn't hear Russ, but Tara Lynn Wagner was just interviewing 2 folks from the sidelines, and they were from other parts of the country, and now they're in Ridgefield Park. They were from the Midwest, and they have spent or lived some time in Chicago, and they said, nothing can compare to this. That's got to make you feel good.
It makes me feel proud to be in Ridgefield Park all my life. You know, as I was growing up here in town, I lived right around the corner here. I used to sit on the curb here on Main Street and watch these beautiful floats come by, and the antique cars and the brass bands and the caballeros have always been here. And I just wanted to make sure that the kids nowadays have the same memories that I do. And if I can see one kid having a good time today, my job is done.
Oh, I think your job has been done 10 times over, Russ, today, because you're so many more than just one child having a good time here today.
Yes, we're truly fortunate. Truly, truly fortunate. And the weather held up for us today, too.
No,
Indeed.
It did. It's actually the perfect day for parade. Very cool, no rain, no sun. So you must be having a fabulous time and happy about the turnout.
Yes, absolutely. There are thousands of people here on Main Street alone.
Well, we were wondering about that, Jen and I. I wonder how many people, if we were trying to estimate how many people.
In the parade?
No, even lining the parade route.
Well, last year there was an estimate of 8,900.
Wow.
So this year, thanks to you guys and the different publicity that we've had in the area, I believe it's even bigger.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow. We're happy to help out and be part of the parade and for many years, Joanne and I have been saying that we've been participating ourselves for many years, and we're glad that you came up and gave us some inside scoop on what's going on. So you start again on Monday, right? Tomorrow, planning for next year.
Oh, you don't even take one day off.
I'm sorry, I love it too much.
Not one day off.
I just can't stop. You know, my whole family got involved this year as well. My brother, my nephew, my sister, my niece. It's just been fabulous. And the wife, of course.
Russ, okay, thank you so much for speaking with us and putting this entire event together. We really appreciate it.
It's been my pleasure, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, traveling behind us, we have a group